want to say that, right?
You did a great job, as
Thank
usual.
you. Thank you.
And I like these glasses.
You like
They're
these?
rather new.
No, they're not new.
New to me.
I never had them on for quite some time.
Awesome.
Thank you. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Civics Up in Smoke with Jock and Landy. It's Whimsical Wednesday, and we are where?
Cooper's Riverview. And maybe we'll show you real quick of what we're looking at. How awesome is that? That's the
Yes.
Delaware River. It's frozen a bit now, but on the other side is Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And we're in a historic building owned by the residents of Mercer County, New Jersey. So if you live in Mercer County, you're paying for the building which we are in. This is a historic building, and I am sitting across from this lovely, awesome, talented. You got more paper behind you with degrees and certificates and whatnot than anybody I know. You know that, right?
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
I'm
it's the
trying to
truth.
get some more.
Because that's what you do?
Yeah, because you know what? The thing is, I'm glad you mentioned it. It's for us to be as educated as we can to help people around us. It's not really for ourselves. It's for the people that are around us that may need something, you know?
This is the first time I'm hearing her say that, but it's spot on. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying that. But yeah.
That's why we did Civics Up in Smoke, right?
Yes, that's what we did. Civics Up in Smoke is about getting the information out to the people in a relaxed kind of a setting. And we just want to thank Coopers for allowing us. This is our third year. This is our anniversary. It's our anniversary. So for 3 years, we've been consistent, and that's what it's about. And it's Black History Month too.
Inconsistent, Black History Month, and a whole bunch more. But we wanted to make sure that you take this opportunity to recognize, how fortunate we all are, regardless of our situations and spaces. But we got a lot of work to do.
Yes.
And we can no longer rely on others to do things for us. We all need to be a part of this, right?
Yes. Now, what I want to say to you is congratulations on your new media company.
Yo, hey, big shout out to Jamal R. Green, JA Media, pronounced Job Media. We're doing some really awesome things for documenting reggae, documenting the arts community, and leaning more into the arts scene. But it won't be long before we'll be looping in what we're doing with Civics and bringing on partners like the house mom of Hub 13, Yolanda Landy Robinson, this amazing personality, radio, television, author, organizer, event planner, etc., etc. Bringing her into the loop more. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. But listen, we just want everyone to know that it's Black History Month, it's Mardi Gras,
Wait.
Yeah, we call it Party Gras.
Wait, in February?
Yeah.
I thought it was March this year. Well,
All
right.
No,
Okay.
I believe it's February 17th this year, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all check it out. But but there's people celebrating birthdays, retirements, and people who are just trying to get over. You know what I mean? Just trying to get over to the next day. Who are dealing with certain things, right? But you still got to push forward, right? People who are just saying, you know what, I know it may look a little bit dim. I know I just lost grandma, auntie. I may be homeless. I may just got an eviction notice. I may have lost my job. But that's when you pull into yourself. That is when you focus and zero in more into yourself. And you say, you know what, I can do this. I can make $1 out of 15 cents. I can turn a hut into a home. You understand what I'm saying? I can turn unemployment into employment. You know what I mean? The gifts that God has given us. And see, this is what I think he's trying to push us to do. More so of eating better, eating of his food. Because if we eat the Daniel diet, eat his food, we will not be sick. But I ain't here for that. But
Hold up, wait a minute. We don't cut here. We start, we record, we finish. There ain't no editing. What you mean you ain't here for that? That's exactly what she's here for, and that's exactly what I'm here for.
Yes.
We are here, it's about community. It's about honoring as many folks as we know who have gone before us and helped us to get to the space where we can move like this. Now, And then also saying, hey, look, things might not be perfect now, but this is what we have right now. Let's recognize it. If it needs to be changed or fixed or we need to pivot, then let's do it.
Yes.
And instead of expecting others to do that for us, let's take on those initiatives, empower people to do it, find the organizations that are truly living out their motto and their tenets and all those other things. And they may not be the ones that are well known.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they may be the ones that are well known, but what we're looking to do here is find partnerships, come together through this amazing power of communication, which Yolanda is an expert in, a certified expert in this, and myself, we're providing spaces where we can come together, do things in fellowship, like looking at the Delaware River. Let me show them again one more time. Thank you, lady. Look at that. Show them to the Delaware River. And we're about to celebrate that George Washington crossed the Delaware River over 250 years ago, remember? And this is where Trenton, New Jersey Trenton, New Jersey is where George Washington became George Washington. Let me say it again. Trenton, New Jersey, where George Washington
and it's
became
all frozen right now.
George Washington. And it's all frozen. This is
frozen.
probably similar to what it was like before.
Yeah.
But leaning back into myself and Yolanda and the fact that we know that we have a lot of talented people around us in our midst. Some older than us, and some younger than us, some the same age.
Yeah.
But we know that we have enough talent. We need to work together. We need to gather together. We need to organize together. We need to attend each other's events and functions in a way that's going to be honoring and respecting and moving the needle forward. And then let's, I'm sorry I got to say this because I don't talk too much about the politics, but nobody can really move anything regarding elections in Trenton, New Jersey until I think it's May. So there's a lot of talk about a lot of things and about a lot of people wanting to do things and all the jokes and not jokes. I think it's a good time for people to tighten up their belts and start asking some questions about what do you really want out of your leadership? Do you want it to be a space where people are making fun of it? People are taking on the moniker of endorsing other people and so forth. But some of these folks who are endorsing don't even have the ability to vote.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of cultural things that I think that we need to talk about, and at some point in time, Civics Up and Smoke will get into them. But we're down here at Cooper's. We're going to be here for a bit. We know the roads and stuff are what they are.
There's just a lot of traffic outside, but we just want to say real quick, real slick, we are in Trenton, New Jersey. We have someone right now from Argentina. Hello, everyone, wherever you are. Yes,
Respect.
Thank you all for tuning in. I love y'all so very much. Yes, right now it's cold outside. We haven't had a winter like this in a very long time.
Over a decade.
Right? And then some of the things that we're talking about may apply to wherever you are. When we're talking about Civics Up and Smoke and knowing about voting, that's anywhere. That's just not here. We're just talking about the experience that we're having right now with the mayoral election coming up, the councils coming up. So people are, everyone is saying that, they want to run for mayor, things of that nature. So that's one of the things that he's talking about. But these are things you can pay attention to in your own community, right? So when we say these things, we're just using where we are as an example. But honey, let me tell you something. If you don't vote, you voted. I'm just saying, if you don't vote, you're still voting. I ain't gonna tell you. We got two cameras, so I'm just going. That's why I'm going like this. And then also, just understand that one last time. If you don't vote, you voted. And then too, you let people know that you're going to vote, and they have to earn that vote. Let them know you got to work for it. You understand? Because they're going to be working for you, so you can call the shots. So you want them to do certain things. Okay, you can get my vote if X, Y, and Z. You're going to help get my community clean. You're going to help get some roads paved. So when you see some certain communities getting new roads and things of that nature, it's because they voted. And that community and the person they voted for said, okay, if you vote for me, I'm going to fix the road. So they won, and to do what they said they were going to do, they fixed the roads. Now, if you get somebody in and they don't do what they say they're going to do, call them out on it. Say, hey, listen, you said you was going to do X, Y, and Z, and you have done nothing. And then now you want to run again. No. let's revisit this. Now, since we're on the subject, I'm going to talk about this one last time. When people get into office, right, the first few years is about them, right? They want to get rid of people and bring their people in, so you don't get anything, right? You don't get nothing. Because they're trying to get their feet, get their feet on the ground, trying to understand what's going on. So then now it's time for a re-election. So people saying, we don't want that person because they ain't did nothing. Honey, we know, but now you about to get something because him or she done got what they wanted. Now it's your turn. But if you let someone new come in, now you back to zero. Because that new person gonna do the same thing that the last person did and the person before them. Look after for themselves, their friends, and their family. So I say to you all, hold the person's feet to the fire. If they want to run again, baby, did you get all you was gonna get? Did everybody's hands get greased, baby? Honey, did everybody get what they supposed to get? So now we can get what we need to get. But if you keep letting all these new people in, honeys, you're gonna get the same thing. Nothing. The same old sneaker with a different sock. Like D Smooth always said. You understand what I'm saying? But on a different note, listen, if you got merch, right, and you want me to wear it, look, 609-577-1173. Look, I got the young lady's shirt on. Murph, check her out. She's an author. But like I said, if you want me to promote or wear your merchandise, you want to sponsor the show with Jock, what size you wear, bro? You like you're a small, medium.
It's medium. It's medium. A ripped medium.
Yeah. We're not that big. We like mediums. Like we don't need extra larges or nothing like that. We like shirts, t-shirts, books, things like that we can promote to help you. It's not just for me to just flaunt it. I'm advertising for you right now.
Go ahead. Listen, I'm gonna talk. Is this light amazing or what? This natural. Anyway, I want to say this, lady, real quick. Thank you for acknowledging the international audience. Oftentimes, we do this stuff, and I know I do in particular. I'm just doing what I'm doing, and sometimes I'm hyper-focused on locally when not realizing that I don't know who's going to see this or who's listening or watching it. It's not that you don't matter or don't count. It's just, it's a lack on my part.
Oh, no.
But because of that, though, check this out. So because of that, for the international folks, you probably know how much she's an international traveler, and I enjoy traveling as well. There's opportunities for us to build some different things out, some partnerships and collaborations, from wearing merch and sponsorships to saying, hey, do you have a project that you're working on, in your native country and you want some help and support? Not saying we can, but who knows? We're not saying we can't.
Hello, we sitting over here by some ice.
Yeah.
But I bet you what, we won't go out there on it.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You ready to close this out?
Yeah, we're going to close it out. But listen, my email is yr535@msn.com. Because when I go off the live, all the comments, everything go away, so I don't get a chance to see it anymore.
Yeah.
So, listen, what's your email address?
Trenton, like the city, TRENTON, the numbers 365, the word show at gmail.com. So Trenton365show@gmail.com.
Yes. So listen, everybody, do me a favor. I cannot get anything from YouTube unless I have 500 subscribers. I think I got 100.
What?
Yeah. So please, can y'all hit the subscribe button? I ain't trying to beg you or nothing, but hit the subscribe button so I can at least get this. I have to have 500 subscribers. So yeah. So I'm just gonna keep pushing and pushing, but I just want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you. Hello to everyone. God bless you. Like I said, do something special for yourself. And you know what that special thing you can do for yourself? It's just take a moment and focus. No matter what you're doing, I don't care if you're brushing your teeth. That's all you do is focus on brushing your teeth. Don't think about nothing else, okay? Nothing else. Just stay focused. If you're driving, don't think about nothing else. Put on some slow music. Don't put Biggie on. Don't put on nothing fast. Put on some opera, something quiet, something relaxing. So especially if you're dealing with traffic. right? And then too, get you some clothes. They don't cost that much, and drop it in some water so you can get healthy, right? And then lastly, start crawling again. Start getting on the floor and acting like you a baby. And so you can get up again and look amazing. And if you fall, you won't hurt yourself. Because the babies never hurt themselves, do they? Get down there and just start twisting your body like a pretzel. And you'll thank me later.
For Yolanda Lady Robinson, I am Jacques Howard. This is Civics Up and Smoke. Remember, it's always about justice, peace, and humility.
Peace. Let me see the ice again.
Oh, beautiful little sense.
Yes, happy Black History Month. Peace. Civics Up and Smoke, Jock and Landy.